Here are some quick facts about generic and branded drugs. It is a common misconception that branded drugs are more effective than generic drugs. Misconceptions range from manufacturing standards, they're weaker, to efficacy, the drugs don't work. The truth is that generic drugs work just as well as branded drugs. A quick comparison between a generic drug and a branded drug shows that a generic drug can appear different in terms of colors and flavoring, but the active ingredient is similar to that found in the branded drug. It is the active ingredient that determines the effectiveness of the drug. The inactive ingredients will not affect the overall performance, safety, and effectiveness of the generic drug. A generic drug is identical in strength, dosage form, and route of administration as that of a branded drug. If the branded drug is a capsule, the generic drug will also be in the form of a capsule. If the branded drug is taken orally, the generic drug will also be required to be taken orally. A generic drug will have the same use indications as that of a branded drug. A generic drug must have the same bioavailability and bioequivalence as that of the branded drug, i.e. the rate of absorption and extent of absorption of the amount of drug that was once ingested reaches the bloodstream. A generic drug must meet the same batch requirements for identity, strength, purity, and quality. A generic drug is manufactured under the same strict standards and processes as that of the branded drug. Branded drugs are way pricier because drug companies who have manufactured them have obtained drug patents, meaning that no one else in the market can produce or manufacture the drugs until the patents expire, which usually lasts between 17 to 20 years. Once the patent expires, other drug companies can start selling a generic version of it. Since generic drug manufacturers do not need to start manufacturing from scratch, the cost of manufacturing the drug becomes significantly cheaper. They don't need to pay for costly advertising, marketing, and promotion. According to reports, generic drugs save consumers an estimated $8 to $10 billion a year at retail pharmacies. On average, the cost of the generic drug is 80 to 85% lower than the branded drugs. Knowing more about generic and branded drugs can help us make more informed choices with regards to our medication. In the long run, this can help to lower healthcare costs. For more information on generic drugs, do consult your family physician or doctor. Generic drugs, safe, effective, and low cost.